Guys, what is up? I hope everyone's doing super good today. Today we're back on Gran Turismo, but we're doing something a little different. We're heading into time trial mode. There's the Olympic Virtual Series, and we're going to try and get us hands on some gold. So what PD have done, they've teamed up with the team over there at the Olympics, and Gran Turismo is going to be in the Olympics this year. There's going to be loads of stuff going on. I think there's another cycling thing, a rowing thing, but yeah, loads of esports. So how it works, I think it's the top 16 on this grid going to the playoffs, the finals. There's going to be 3 races, and then the winner of that obviously goes gold, silver, bronze. So we're going to head into the top lap. I think this is Williams' B racer here. We're just going to head into his lap first and foremost. We're going to check it out, see what we need to do, see if this is anywhere near going to be achievable. Because these top times are absolutely crazy. It's a lot of A-rated drivers, a lot of S-rated drivers, and I'm a low B boy. It's going to take a lot of sweat from us. And even just looking at the leaderboards, you see people like hundredths separated, like thousandths of a second separated. It's incredibly sweaty. Another thing with this track, it really ended up frustrating me quite a lot. So there's really harsh sort of track penalties and wall penalties going on. You'll see him here. This is completely and utterly what separates a top class driver from a driver from myself, is how close he's getting to the wall and how much of the track he's actually using and the space he's using. You'll see when I start doing a few laps, we'll compare it and how I use the track to how he uses the track. But look at that, dot on, not missing a single apex at all, maximising space all the way on the left, opens up for this next bit, bam, bam, perfect on the chicanes. The proper is incredible, and I really recommend it if you're a budding Gran Turismo driver and you want to improve. Go take a look at these top lap times because they're actually incredible. But if you load up the information as well, you see I've got the information at the bottom of the screen there. We can see what his throttle's doing, what his gearing's in, how he's braking, and stuff like that's going to be super useful. So I was using it a lot for this section and a few of the corners. I was just using them for reference. So see, he's keeping it in third, keeping it in fourth here, and then drops down to third in this corner, I think. Oh no, he don't. Well, that's where I've been going wrong. Third into this one. We see he just maximises the exit as well. It's just incredible, like some absolutely incredible driving. So as he crosses the line here, that's fastest in the world at the moment at 55.046. So we jump into the racing action there. My first recorded lap, not my first lap. You see I've got a 2 minute .917. We're going to be pushing for beat that. So here we go. We're just coming up on the last section now. I just wanted to sort of show you how tight this track was, and these track lengths are. I'm getting so close to these edges. A little bit of a drift there. It's nuts, it's crazy. I know they're really based on Tokyo highways, and a lot of it's proper mapped to actual Tokyo highway roads. It's incredible when you think of like the Midnight Club and No Good Racing and them sort of guys. They bomb down this in real life in Civics through traffic at like these sort of speeds. It just blows my mind how someone can be like that. So yeah, we cross the line there. You see a 159.53, I think. I'm not sure. I think it was disallowed anyway for track limits. But we're going to come into a flyer here, see what we can do. The first full lap, my first full lap of the video. Popping into the zone, we try to keep the guys, Williams B races, we try to keep that lap in mind with the track limits. Just stay on the wide, stay as far wide as we can, try and nail these braking points. Cut just a little bit, but you see I'm just oversteering or understeering just compared to how he's doing. I missed this apex. I struggle with this section. This like pulling in and not hitting that wall on the right is incredibly difficult. Really top skills to do that. Pull into this corner. This corner's lovely. Really nice and cambered. It just sort of drags you away, pulls you away, and then into the tunnel. We're not looking too bad, I think. We'll see what a split's saying. So we're 0.168 up. If you look at the bottom, you see his car record there. So his best times in the green, and then we've got his optimum time at the bottom. You can see sector 1 we're 0.1 seconds, 0.1.5 seconds quicker than last lap, so we're doing alright. We're not looking too bad going into this. We know we can be quicker, we know we can beat that 2 minute mark. Just got to get our heads down, nail some laps, really think about what we're doing, have a focus, and see what we can do. We can beat that, we can drop under 2 minutes. That was my goal at this point in the proceedings, was to drop under 2 minutes. I didn't think that 1 minute 55 would really be possible. I'm not on them levels. I don't have that much time to dedicate to the game, and like, even if I did dedicate that much time to the game, I don't think I'd ever get that good. It's beyond me, is that? So I just wanted to get under 2 minutes. I thought, under 2 minutes, top 10,000, I'll be an happy bunny with that, you know? That's still top 10,000 in the world, which is pretty good going. There's a lot of people play this game. So as we cross the line, we're there, 159.921, so it's not too bad at all. And we drop onto the lap after that. This is the flying lap. I've just cut the first corner out. You can see just above the speedo, we're going quicker than his last lap, so we're a quarter of a second quicker. Ain't bad at all. We're looking nice. I was thinking going around this section, if I can just stay focused, I can beat it down to 59.5. I'll be so happy with that. I'll take that all day long. I'm not going to challenge the best boys, but then again, I knew I worked coming into the race. Like, sort of, I set them expectations for myself. I knew I've raced with a couple of people in SNA and private lobbies and stuff before, and I know my pace is years off that sort of pace. No, not years, but it's a lot of weeks of hard work is getting up there. So we're still up with 300ths of a second though. 310ths? Is that how you pronounce it? How you say it? Anyway, we're that high ahead of ourselves. And in we come into the last section now. It says tight hairpin. Just duck under this highway on the right as you come in, and you want to brake about 130 yards, I think, was where I was braking. We're a little bit wide there, but we're going to kiss the apex. Nice. If I showed you that lap instead of Williams B Race's lap, you'd be like, whoa. We oversteer a little bit out in the corner. It's going to knock some time off. And then right here, doorbell rang. Postman's at door. And like, my front door's miles away, so I've got to run down the stairs, open the door, say hello to the postman, sign for the package, and then I come back. So I've lost my flow at this point. I'm really hoping that we can just sort of grit it down, keep it going, just get a lap together, see if we can stick that time. We say we just plop over, we're 100 tenths off, and we're just going to tap this wall a tiny bit, and that's going to cost us this lap. So if you tap the wall in this last section, it's going to cost you your current lap, it's going to cost you this lap, and your next lap. So you can see we go faster there, but it doesn't count. On the right, you see it's 59.7, but it's in the red, so it doesn't count. And that's going to be my best score. I'm going to take the 59.9. I was just getting so frustrated with it, so annoyed with the penalties and the cuts and stuff. I must have done about 50 laps at it, and I just, out of them laps, maybe 10-15 were takes. Really struggling. So you can see 6 seconds off. Not Olympics this time. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe.